And then that leads to Thunder Hammer. Imbues the Warhammer with magical energy, making it more powerful. Costs 2 mana, does 50% more damage and has 6 armor pierce. +2 supply limit means that we can have a bigger army, because remember we're limited to the amount of supply we have. So I think I'm going to take Drill with the intention of taking Quartermaster after this. Because then we can just have a bigger army. Wilhelm, thank you very much for the bits, I appreciate that, thank you. I have to go, but I wanted to donate at least. Well, thank you very much, I appreciate that. And also, Mr. Piloty, thank you very much for the follow, welcome to the channel. This game looks good, never heard of it before. Fantasy General is a really old game from 97. And this is the 12 years on sequel. And yes, it's not out yet. There are a couple of direwolves up there. Do I want to get stuck in with them? Also, there's a cave. You know what? We're going to send Falison to the cave. The large cave seems to have been ransacked and burned recently, and several sheep lie slaughtered on the ground. You find some weapons you can salvage, but nothing else of use. So we did get one additional weapon, which is useful, because that means we can upgrade our people to more useful units. For example... Nope, we still don't have any suits of armor. I really want to get some axemen or something more defensive. Let's move you up here. That also looks like another unexplored spot, possibly. But I'm also conscious of the fact that we are running a little bit low on time. What I might do is move Linear Spears to the ruins, possibly. Move you back onto the road so you can move nice and quickly. Then the Brotherhood of the Raven can move up to here. Falison can move up to here. The real question is, how much do I want to explore these places? I think I ought to. Okay, so Dougal needs to get up to here. So it's probably a mistake to have him go off to search that ruin. But that does mean that the rest of my army does have a little bit of extra time now. Can you attack them? Yeah, we're going to go over to the Blood Oak. Do I want to send Falison on his own to the ruins? And then somebody else can go to the Blood Oak? Yes. Ooh, who's that? Oh, it's a troll. Troll pops. Whoa, there's more of them. Wasn't expecting that. And there you saw Throlf's pack moving in to defend. Alright, that wasn't good. That was double plus ungood, in fact. Let's move Falison up to here. Let's move you back to heal up. And have you lot shoot them. You are about to get attacked. Hopefully you can tank them a bit. Hopefully this will be worth taking. Well, they only took a tiny bit of damage. They're fine. Use you to kill them. Use you to kill him. And have you rest. While you go to here. +2 weapons. Okay, that was worth doing. Uh-oh. Watch out! A dire boar by a bear, not boar. Dire bear is blocking our path. Stand back! Let me weaken the beast with my magic. I just need to get close enough. You're not in any position to get close to anything. We did just get a boatload of mana, however. Ah! Ow! No, they killed someone. Damn it! I should have weakened him first with the magic. Doom! Curses all enemies in an area around the caster, making them receive more damage from all sources. Yes, I should absolutely have cast this first. Yes, you need to go and zap him. You're going to make your way over to there. Hopefully these three are enough to deal with the bear. Especially because we do have Falison on his way over. Mordred not so impressed with that dire boar of a bear. Oh, he ran away. Actually, that's really good for us because it means that you can do your hit and run. Oh, can you reach? Yes, you can. Boop. Careful there. This is a place of spirits. The blood ochre's power has been beyond your ken. It may be a curse or aid you. A cold wind blows from the tree and voices can be heard as if the rustling leaves are whispering in some long-forgotten tongue. Will you approach the tree? We're going to walk on, but we're going to bow to the tree. We will show our respect to the spirits, but we won't stray from our path. The spirits like a stout and respectful heart. I'm sure they will smile on you in battle. Your unit just received a status effect. These are temporary effects, usually with a negative impact that lasts for a couple of turns. You can see and inspect all ongoing status effects by clicking this unit. Resting gets rid of all statuses. Inspired! While inspired, the unit has more morale and casualties are never killed. Minus 100% chance to suffer kills, plus 2 morale, and plus 20% damage. For 3 turns, I assume that means. Hoping that you guys can... Nope, not quite. You probably can. Yep. I think it's only Dougal that needs to get to here. Boom. Thank you for your company, Falison. Travelling with you has been most instructive. Take my artifact. I trust you will find more use for it. I am sure we will meet again. May fate watch over you. Thank you, Ravencloak, for this generous gift. Well, we need to head back home. I'm sure they are wondering what took us so long. I'll be glad to see the Black Bard go, Falison, I must admit. I cannot figure this one out. Does he know more than he says, or is he just clever with his words? Well, at least we gained something from the trip. Looks like we barely won this battle. That was awful. Okay, so we can spend 53 gold to heal Linnaeus Spears, or we can spend 24 to heal the Brotherhood of Ravens. It's only 6 experience. Nah. Not worth the cost. So Mordred, where did they get the picture of you to use as a main character? Well, you know, I have fans everywhere. Somehow, that's not a surprising image. Mordred fighting a bear with a mug in one hand. I really want someone to do a picture of that now. Because I do actually have a Viking broadsword. Couldn't really show it in the webcam though, it's kind of limited in what it can show. It's good to see you back, son. I was beginning to worry Ravencloak had bewitched you somehow. Don't fret, father. I can look after myself. But you speak wisely. The Black Bard did not take with him by accident, though I still wonder what his intentions were. Well, whatever they were, he seemed to take a liking to you. He has left you gifts here before he went with you. You would do well to grant them to your warriors, so they are better armed for the battles ahead. As you enter your room, you spot a large black bird perched on the window's frame, looking at you with his head slightly inclined. Following his gaze, you notice a sack of gold and some weapons, as well as a small note by Dougal. Valison, thank you for your company on the road. Accept this gift as a token of my gratitude. The bird shall accompany you, and help you see the path ahead more clearly. Until we meet again, Dougal. The Black Bard has been generous indeed. I wonder what he sees that I can't. The crow looks at you with black eyes, and for a moment you could swear she winks at you. Alright, so we do indeed have a bunch of people to level up, but I thought first of all that I would look around the map a little bit. First, before I do that, I'm going to save the game. Oops, that did not save the game. It's going to be MV2. Back. Okay, so there is actually a lot more going on with this map. This is one of the campaigns. I don't know if like the main game is going to be more open form, if you have settlements and stuff you need to take over, I don't know. Or if it's going to be more linear and story driven as this is. But you can actually hover around and see stuff on the map. So we are Beliak? Actually, I don't even remember what clan we are. I think we're Beliak. Said to be descendants of the hero Lorik, Beliak controls the Central Highlands and once was the High King's clan. Then the Dark Visitor, that was the mission we just completed. The Thing Place. The sacred meeting place of the Council of Clans, called The Thing. Thieves in the Night, that was where we started. Clan Donna were the ones that we attacked at the first. Clan Donna are the wealthiest of the Highlands clans, and famed for their cattle. They have a mixed relation with Clan Beliak, so yeah, we are Beliak. The Gap, a wide valley connecting the Highlands and the Borderlands, easiest way to cross through the mountains. Clan Miznak. Clan Miznak are a warlike clan, renting their warriors out to the highest bidder. Betrayed Falera Beliak in the Battle of Clans. Clan Macnar. This is like a combination of Gaelic, Irish and Scottish. Clan Macnar have mastered the art of ironsmithing and mined the Scarlet Mountains for ore, earning the moniker the Iron Eaters. Clan Iziel. Clan Iziel probably, is famed for its artificers and magical talents, as well as for its longbowmen. They frequently forage for magical substances in the Vale Wood. The Hard Spire, a place of spiritual power, sacred to both humans and trolls. The Last Stead is the southernmost stead of the Highlands, run by father and son Houth MacNeil. Macnar Castle. Clan Keeper of Clan Macnar, built into the mountainside. But there is more than just this. Like, when I first loaded this up, I thought, okay, that's kind of cool. This is like all the stuff for the barbarians. There's more. This map is actually quite big. And I did really like how it's just like tucked away here in the corner, and it looks entirely reasonable that's just... This is what I expected the map to be, but no. There's tons. So I suspect like all of the campaigns are going to take place on this, and I don't know if there's like a world campaign where you're fighting over the territory. It'd be kind of cool. And then this, of course, is the Empire! The mighty Empire subjugated most of Caledonia with its undead armies and magical machines, created by the Transmuters Order. It's grown rich from trade and conquest. Yeah, very SPQR. That's very true. Anyway, I'm not going to spoil too much of this, because I want to kind of explore it as we explore the world. In the meantime, let's upgrade some more units. We still don't have any armor! I have a feeling we're going to end up with a bunch of slingers. We could upgrade you again. You can become a wolf mother. No, you can't. We have no mana. You could become stag lancers, which will again cost me the majority of my money. Mounted, fast rider, zone control, retreat, scout. So that doesn't give you any additional bonuses. It just makes you a lot tougher and gives you armor. It also, I assume, increases your damage. Yeah, almost doubles it. Yeah, you know what we can do? No, I'm stupid. We can hire some new people, including a new unit of maidens. And then we can get that unit of maidens and upgrade them into spear maidens. There we go. So the regular maidens have an armor of 3, spear maidens have an armor of 5, plus they can fortify and they are tough. So we are 100% doing that. I think I'm going to pick up another unit of spear maidens. Maybe even a third unit. I do like the spear maidens, they are strong. Then we're going to upgrade another unit of spear maidens. No, we're not, because we don't have the money for it. But we will be in a position to upgrade these into Spear Maidens as well. And then I think eventually we'll upgrade you into Slingers. In fact, we can do that now. They are quite cheap. Or we could have got Berserkers if we have the money for it. I think we're going to make these into Slingers, and then we'll get another unit of Berserkers after that. So we've got 3 frontliners, 2 Slingers, Cavalry, plus me, and now we also have the Ravens, the Murder of Crows, who are recon. They're flying, ignores movement penalties and impassable terrain, so they can fly over mountains, which is really helpful. Cannot be attacked by ground units in melee, unless initiating the fight itself cannot hide. Interceptor, the unit can intercept aerial units, targeting adjacent hexes, so it's kind of like the defensive shooter for these guys. Expendable, the death of this unit has no negative impact on ally morale. Nobody cares. Oh, that's harsh. And they cannot capture tiles. And then these guys have that fortify ability, just like one of the warriors. And in fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove that from you. We're going to give the artifact to Falir, so he can now do the long vision thing. And I'm going to give fortification tools to one of the maidens as well. So we now have 2 maiden units that can fortify if they need to. I have to say I really like the music. And in fact, I was watching a Let's Play of Fantasy General last night. Pretty sure the theme tune's the same. Just obviously updated. Did I play the first game? I am pretty sure I did. I have memories of playing it, but I do not really remember as whom. There are a couple of other games with very similar graphical styles, which I might be mixing it up with. How many factions will there be? That I don't know. I only have access to the Barbarians right now. But there's at least going to be the Barbarians and the Empire. Those 2 are definitely playables. Probably playables. In fact, I wonder if that shield is always going to be there, if that's just hiding stuff under the shield. I don't know. Okay, next mission, Homecoming. The Trollwoods are a dense forest bordering the mountains. Take a band of warriors and bring your sister back from her training with the Witch of the Trollwoods. There are 2 roads to the Wise Woman's home, one through the narrow mountain pass to the east and another along the forest road to the west. A few weeks later, your father calls you into his hall. Son, I've had word from your sister Ailsta. She has finished her training with the Wise Woman in the Trollwoods. I want you to escort her home. These are dangerous times and I don't want to see her come to harm. You want me to go south? I've never been that far from our stead. I trust you will find your path. Cross through the Trollwoods directly or go east by the Windspire Mountains Pass. Be wary of Clan Misnak's cutthroats there. They rob anyone coming near their stead. When did the first one come out? 97. After a few days of travel, you arrive at the edge of the Trollwoods. Now, you need to decide which path to take. East lies Clan Misnak's land, while the way south is filled with dangerous animals and wild trolls. Okay, so we've got our full supply limit. A full army. Which is actually more than I had the first time I did this mission. I didn't realise you could recruit more troops. So the east path is this one, which is the one through the path. It's really open, probably a little bit quicker. And then we also have the west path, which is the one through the woods, and we don't know what's down here. But we do actually have scouts. So going this way isn't necessarily as dangerous as it may make out to be. Cool, got my first PC in 97, spent the next 2 years playing nothing but Total Annihilation. That sounds suspiciously similar to me, but with Warcraft. Warcraft came out in 96. Yeah, you're right. This came out in 96, Warcraft was 95. Because it was Game of the Year in 96. Warcraft 2, that is. I'm not sure when Warcraft 1 came out. I actually found out about Warcraft 1 after Warcraft 2. Because I got the demo for Warcraft, and my dad's like, hey, there's actually a sequel that's just been released, just been announced, and that was Warcraft 2. I think that's how it worked. Okay, so Falison, I think, is going to go here at the back. Then this is a Shield Maiden, other Shield Maiden, Spear Maiden, Slinger, Slinger, Cavalry, Birds. Now, we do need to make a decision. Which way do we want to go? Let's move the Cavalry there. Hard select them. There we go. So what do you think? Should we go via the woods? Or should we go via the paths? This way we'll be fighting other clans. Like they have a settlement here that we can see. And they also have a settlement down here with a watchtower. And something I didn't realise is the watchtower is unexplored. I completely missed that last time. Oh, there's also another white thing down here. Ruins. And this is the witch's house. So once again, in the greatest spirit of our democratic process, we're going to call a thing and we'll say forest or pass. Which way? I totally almost spelled way wrong there. Yeah, it's basically we go east, which is through the human lands, we go west, which is through the troll lands. Both are ripe for ambush. Maybe. Don't want to give anything away, but yeah, maybe. Oh, of course, because of our drill ability, all of these guys actually started at level 1. Oh, nice. So actually the only unit that has not leveled up yet, 2 units, are these two. So how's the result looking? Oh, bloody hell. I think people want to go through the forest. Just getting an impression from that. 22% to 78. Okay, we're going through the forest. In that case, I'm going to move the ravens here. And immediately we see some slingers. So it was a good thing that we put our recon people here. And you can go and charge the slingers. I like this idea. Hit and run. This will also reveal everything around there. Oh, they shoot back! Disaster! How dare they shoot back? In fact, I don't even need to go after them. But I think I will. I think that was a very Welsh longbowman from Thrones of Britannia moment. He shot me! I'll send the crows out as a recon so we can see what else is ahead. Who are the ranged troops? These two slingers here at the back. Thorolf's pack and the Brotherhood of Ravens. Oh, and direwolves suddenly appear. Hello. Thanks for doing some extra damage. Much obliged to you. Oh, I shouldn't move there, then I could have hit and run against them. Huzzah! No matter. I'll move you to here. Oh, I can't rest you then. May as well just do a scout. Have a look around. Famished dire bear, and also a mana pool. Interesting. Oh, there's something else here. A cave. Okay, so the scouting was actually really useful. Not wasted at all. Shoot. Shoot.